First, though, a new job has just come up to help tackle local crime and antisocial behaviour problems in Peterborough and the Fens. The position of outreach worker for the Police and Crime Commissioner is currently being advertised. Sir Graham Bright is the Police and Crime Commissioner for Cambridge, of course. Morning, Sir Graham.
Good morning to you.
What exactly is this job?
Well, this job keeps us in touch with what concerns people. The legislation requires me to consult with the public and to represent the public. Indeed, I always keep saying that I'm the face of the public, not the police. Now, you can only do that if you actually talk to people, but you can't do this randomly. You need to be systematic. And I'm very concerned in getting down as low as I can to parish councils, talking to schools, talking to businesses, talking to the voluntary organisations. And it's a big area when you look at the size of Cambridgeshire with Peterborough. And the idea is to reflect more what people are concerned about and dealing with the issues. And
so this job will be effectively doing your job in the north of the county, is that right?
This job will be ensuring that we are consulting with the public. And yes, it's part of my brief to ensure that we do this, and that person will be reporting directly to me.
So the county is a bit too big for you to get around, is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that at all. The county is huge. I mean, could you go and visit over 300 parishes during the course of a year and speak to all the various voluntary organisations?
Well, that's the job you took on, though, isn't it? You get well paid for it.
Could you do that? You know, we're being a bit silly here.
Well, do you want to swap? I'll do the job if you want.
We're being a bit silly. We've got to ensure that we're listening to every single person. Now, there's other things that I've set up on this. We will be having that person based, for instance, on certain times at Sainsbury's in March and in Peterborough, so that people can come and talk to us and tell us what concerns them. I already go round to lots of meetings.
Does your deputy go to lots of meetings? Does your deputy go to lots of meetings as well?
Deputy does as well, yes, and so do some of my staff. I mean, it is a big thing, but our responsibility is to listen to what people are saying. Now, this is a pretty exciting job for someone who wants to get out and about and listen to people.
Where does the money come for all these jobs that you keep creating?
It comes out of my budget.
Yeah. So you've got your deputy, now an outreach worker. Any more coming up?
I've got a staff of 10 people in my private office, and I employ 2,400 people within the police force. I have a budget of 132 million, and it's a big organisation, a very big organisation. And what we have to do is to constantly remember that we're representing the public, and we have to do that by listening to them. And this is what this is all about. It's keeping in contact at the very, very lowest level, visiting schools, visiting businesses. We obviously will be putting messages out, but the main source of this is bringing messages back to us. What are people's priorities? We have to address them.
Isn't it important that you listen to people's priorities, you personally, and you make the effort to go to Peterborough?
What do you think I'm doing? I'm doing just that.
Well, you're advertising for somebody to do that for you. That's what you're doing.
Come off it. You cannot be everywhere at once. I am out on a regular basis at meetings in the evenings, visiting people during the day, talking to businesses, as well as doing the job of ensuring that we're running a smooth police force.
And all the money for all these positions, yourself, Brian Ashton gets 28,000, the 21,000 for this. This is all coming out of your budget. So
it comes out of our budget, which is still under what the old police authority was.
Yeah.
So we're still under what was being paid originally. But it's, what we're trying to do is something that is effective. Representing the public is a very important job. And I don't have to be told how to do it. I was an MP who did it for many years as well. And I'm still out there. I still run surgeries. I still talk to people. But because it is such a big area, we must make sure we don't leave people out. We've got over 300 parishes. We want to talk to parish councillors.
So are you confident now with this outreach worker that'll be it? You've got your team in place? And if so, what's your next priority?
This is going to be a post that we're going to appoint. It's going to be on a year's contract. We're going to see how it works. And if it delivers what we expect it to be delivering, I shall be looking at appointing another one for the southern part of the county.
Well, so you're not going to go anywhere soon?
No, that is... I mean, I don't know where you get this silly idea from.
Well, if you're appointing people to go to the north of the county...
Now, come off it. You're being silly.
No, I'm not.
You are being very silly.
Well, can I put a question to you?
I'm going out and about all the time, and I shall continue to do so. I don't sit on my backside, you know.
So you're going to go together to all these meetings?
No, of course I'm not going to go together.
Well, so let me get this very clear, Graham.
Some evenings, you know, you've got 3 or 4 meetings at once.
So you're going to have somebody in the north, somebody in the south. Where are you going to go then?
I should be going around the whole area, but I should be doing so on a regular basis. People obviously want to see me, and I'm going to be around and about. But we're talking about listening to what people have to say, and this is going to be done systematically. And you know. Are you saying to me that we're not going to go out and listen to people? Because that's what you're suggesting.
No, what I'm suggesting is you've got you and your deputy earning thousands and thousands of pounds. Surely there's enough there to listen to people all across the county.
Some sort of Superman that could do it all. Well, I'm prepared to accept that we have to do this. I'm charged to do it. This is the way we're going to do it.
OK. What's your next big priority, then, when you've got all of these people in place? What are you going to be focusing on?
We've got lots of priorities. We've been upgrading...
No, what's your big priority?
Well, biggest priority is to ensure that we upgrade all the police communications. We're investing in IT. We're going to have every policeman within 18 months having a smartphone.
How does that help?
They can report in immediately. They don't have to go in and write their reports. They can do it from the corner of the street or the car or the coffee shop.
Where's the money from that coming from?
This speeds up.
Where's the money coming from for that?
Well, that's out of the police budget. We've got 132 million. It actually saves us money.
OK.
You know, I've got to save 10 million, which I'm going to do it by 2016. And believe you me, I shall do it.
Do you think you're winning round the people of Cambridgeshire, Graham? Do you think that... Because they were pretty disillusioned, and not many voted, did they? Do you think you're winning them round with what you've been doing?
Answer yes. I know that from going out and talking to people myself. And some of the things that we have done. And people say, you know, we've never had this sort of service before. The 101 service, which I've reduced from people hanging on for 10 minutes down to 30 seconds. That was an important issue that people told me about, and we've put it right.
Whereabouts did they tell you? Was that in the north of the county or the south of the county?
This was throughout the whole county.
Right, OK.
Not, you know, north and south. It's a county. I was having this fed into me everywhere, from Cambridgeshire, from Huntingdon, from Peterborough, from March, from Ely. People were telling me that, and we've put it right.
Graham, thank you for coming on this morning. So Graham Bright, the Police and Crime Commissioner for Cambridgeshire.